Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, whoa, welcome to your readings. We are asking today, what's happening for you in October? Now I'm seeing these two cards for pile 1 and pile 2. Oh, there are 3. Well, there we are then. Do you know, I thought they were really calling and I'm thinking, oh, but there's only 2. And in fact, we have 3 cards here ready and waiting. So these are your 3 cards. I'm going to turn them over with you and we'll also draw a rune and a charm for each of these readings too. So what is happening for you in October? It's going to be a magical month, that's for sure. We're moving into eclipse season, so let's have a look. Pile 1, you have Orca Whale, Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. That is pile 1. Pile 2, we have Peacock, Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. This is pile 2. And pile 3. Oh, lovely. Unicorn, Infinite Possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Wow. Okay, beautiful souls. So these are our 3 cards for our 3 readings. Let's take a rune and a charm. I'm going to draw them together. I'm really enjoying doing this. It's lovely. Wow. Do you know there is a rune in this bag? And I didn't know that, and I've just felt it. So this is the rune of initiation. And look at that, a dolphin. Okay, so this is pile 1 with the Orca Whale. We have the rune of Perth, initiation, and you have a dolphin. I think there's any more runes that have randomly ended up in my bag of charms. Okay, pile 2, you have the rune of Hagelas, Disruption, and you have the turtle. This is coming in for pile 2. And pile 3, oh, your rune is already there. You have the blank rune for pile 3. And you have a beautiful heart. And this is sitting with Unicorn, the card of infinite possibilities. So, my beautiful souls, take as long as you need. You can always press the pause button. I always think trust your gut feeling, follow your intuition. The timestamps are in the description box and in a pinned comment, and I will leave the video running just for a few moments longer for those of you that would like a little bit more time, but you can always press the pause button. Beautiful souls, see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, my beautiful pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have the Orca Whale, Adventure, and the dolphin. I find that fascinating as this orca is leaping above the water, and then we have a dolphin too. I do feel that you are embarking on some sort of a journey. Clearly, we need to draw a load more cards for you. And beautiful souls, I'm actually going to draw you each a little spell card as well for October to see what we are shown. It will be like a little gift at the end of the reading. But first off, let's just draw more cards and see what else we have. What's going on here for my beautiful pile 1? So I am seeing these 2 cards for you as a starting point. We are going to draw these two as well. And another rune. These are rune cards. How interesting to see what we're shown up in the runes. And also I'm going to draw a card from the Akashic Tarot, and then we'll just draw your normal tarot cards. 2 coming through for you here. 2 and 2 and 2. How interesting. Let's have a look and see what we have. So we have the Journey, which is interesting that this is speaking about travel. It's interesting it came out in reverse, and then this card is coming out. It's a spring autumn card, and we have the autumn here. Now, of course, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, as I am, then we are in the autumn, or we're heading into autumn in October time, and you have the autumn side up. But it feels like something that is coming into the fall, so something coming to completion. And your journey, this card is in reverse. Maybe you are hesitant about a journey when actually this is suggesting that maybe a journey would be a really good thing for you. Or maybe there is a journey that's destined to happen for you. What are your runes? You have Algis, this is the rune of protection, and Othilla, the rune of separation. How interesting. Look at this hermit crab. We're back into the energy of water, transformation. And there is water here in this journey card. I mean, this is a time when we see people waiting to set sail on something. I really hear your message coming through here now. In October, you are setting sail. There's no more waiting. That's why it's in reverse. You know, you don't need to wait for your ship to come in. Your ship is in. It's time to set sail with something. For some of you, you may actually move house. You may relocate. If that is something that is on your agenda, Othilla is associated with real property. And the hermit crab, I mean, when they outgrow a situation, they simply move on and find another shell. They find another place to be, another dwelling. And protection here. This is about, well, I'm going to say you are protected in some kind of a journey, some kind of a move potentially. Let's see how we're going to sit these here so we can see everything. What else do we have? So we have Aletheia. We have the stone. Okay, I can see where these are going to go. They're going to sit up here. That's going to work for us. Let me move these around so we have enough room to bring all your cards up into view. You have the sun and you have third house communication. Gosh, this is such an interesting month for you, beautiful pile one. So, my beautiful pile one, I feel something has come to its natural completion, its natural end, its natural point of evolution. Maybe some communication comes to you in October that kind of like makes you realize, absolutely, this period of my life is over. There is something better. It's time to move on. It's time to journey. Literally, your ship comes in. You decide to move forwards. Something that previously felt stuck in stone or set in stone is no longer holding you back or anchoring you anymore. I feel that I want to go straight into drawing some tarot cards to see what else we are shown for you. And I'm also actually, first and forwards, I was going to do this actually right at the end. I was going to draw you a spell card. But I actually feel like, my beautiful pile one, I want to do this now. I'm going to just cut this pack for you. And, okay, and this is your card. You have a healing spell. Okay, this is what we have for you. Lunar vibration for an ambrosial brew with the power to calm any storm. Add a sliver of ginger root and a pinch of chamomile and peppermint to a cup of hot black tea before you drink. Pray. This day I pray for calm, for health, and the wisdom to see the beauty of each waking moment. Blessings abound. So mote it be. You're at a turning point. You are literally moving away from something, letting go of something. You literally are. You're moving forwards. Do you know, I'm so struck by the fact that the orca whales are black and white. This card is black and white. Even the stone card, it's largely black and white. Something is no longer set in stone. I think something comes to you, some really important piece of information will come to you in October, my beautiful pile one, and it will release you from something that has held you back, anchored you. I think some of you actually will know what this is. It may be that you have been waiting for a piece of news, maybe in terms of moving house. Maybe you have literally been feeling like you've been kind of stuck, you've been agitated, you've been anxious, you've been in this space of transition, and yet it's as if it hasn't been moving forwards. October is the point in time when something that you really desire is going to shift and turn. It is very interesting because very specifically, there is a communication coming in that makes this possible. I feel like we need more information. Let's go straight into your tarot cards. May we have more information, please, for my beautiful pile ones. May we have information about October. I am actually going to go with, yes, definitely that one as well. We can always draw more. They are just here for us. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. How interesting. This is like a wheel turning, and the sickle. Something is coming to its completion. It really, really is. How interesting. Let's place this card here. Something is coming to an end, and this is where you can, oh my goodness me, you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So you have the Three of Wands. This is the energy of movement forwards. You have the Two of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Hermit. This card is fascinating. I feel like you've been stuck between, what's that saying, when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And this, you're journeying, you're traveling, you're, even metaphorically, your ability to dream of a future or to believe in the future that could be possible has been really quite stuck. You've been in this sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. That is about to change. It is literally going to transform. Some piece of information is coming to you. It can be a communication, it could be an email, it could be a message, it could be an actual circumstance that tells you, someone telling you something, bringing you something. What is that saying? I feel like lots of sayings are coming in between a rock and a hard place. And that other saying, a little bird told me. You know, there's a saying, a little bird told me. And it's like you hear something through the grapevine, and somehow it means that something is now over. Something you've navigated through. You've at times felt like you've been in quite deep water, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, out at sea. Literally, this will enable you to move physically, to both physically, emotionally, mentally, to move. If you have been sitting literally and waiting for like a house move or something. I think that will come, you know, most definitely with Othilla here. But something is coming that enables you to shift, and it's something that you have been long waiting for. I feel like coming up for breath, the dolphin energy, coming up for breath. Orcas as well, you know, they swim beneath the water, but they have to come up above the water to breathe. I feel like you can breathe again. Something that really has been actually very, very, very hard work for you is now shifting and changing. The wheel is turning. Finally, that's what I feel like. It's got this energy of finally you can put something behind you and you can move on with renewed vitality. May we ask, draw for another oracle pack, may we ask for a little bit more information. What is this communication about? I know it's a general reading, but may we have more information. Sister of Shambhala shows the way. I feel like there's a sense of liberation from something coming for you, my beautiful pile one. A real sense of liberation. Do you know what I feel like is as well? If somebody had held you back, I feel like with the card of autumn here, like there's a fall. You know, maybe someone falls from glory. Perhaps somebody who was either blocking you or getting in the way falls from glory. And all the energy is now available for you to move forwards. For some of you with the Two of Cups, perhaps you are invited forward by someone. We have two beautiful birds here. It could be that there is some kind of a love connection, though I'm not predominantly seeing it as a love reading for you, my beautiful pile one. If it is a love connection that comes in for you, what your reading is saying is that that's the communication that will initiate a move. That the real message for you is that finally you're free of something, you're moving forward, something comes to its completion that previously stopped you from moving forwards. And literally, I think you have been praying for calm, praying for health, praying for everything to be okay. And finally, it is. I feel like at last you can have some peace of mind. Let's draw a couple more cards just to get a little bit more information for you. In a way, I feel like your primary message is just so clear, pile one. Basically, it's a relief. You are free to move forwards. And yes, you are. Look at this, the Queen of Swords. It's like she's walking on water. Yes, you're liberated from something in October. You will know what this is. For some of you, this has really weighed heavy, stuck between a rock and a hard place. You've literally barely felt like you were coming up for air. Your choices removed from you. Finally, yeah. With this teacher, I'm seeing we have the Seven of Cups, choices coming back to you. But with the teacher, written information I'm seeing here. So yes, for some people there could be a communication, but it, as in like a little bird telling you, whispering in your ear. But you know, for some there will be a letter or an announcement of some sort. And how interesting, even here we have these two pillars, stone pillars, and this looks like an old-fashioned writing tablet where he would write on stone, and yet the stone is dissolving. Something is coming into your world. This is your biggest message, my beautiful pile one, and I think the reason it is such a clear, specific message is because whatever this situation is, it has really weighed heavy. It snowed you under a bit, literally. And now you are free. You can kind of walk on water. This is the card of Libra. Balance returns. Peace of mind returns. energy returns, vitality returns, and it comes through a message. There is a piece of news or a communication that you either hear of or you read it in a newspaper with a tablet, like I'm hearing like tabloids. Something comes into your awareness and you suddenly know that something is now over. And it is liberating for you. Something that has, it's been so big for you with this initiation. It's been big, it's been personal. And this is your message, pile 1 for October. I think if any other of the piles are calling to you as well, there may be more messages, but this is the key message for you because this has really, really held you back. It's been so stuck, so fixed, so difficult, so challenging, like you've been wading or swimming through constant deep water, trying to come up for air, set in stone, feeling like you were between a rock and a hard place. And this is the primary message for you, that in the month of October you will be free from this once and for all. Literally, I do feel someone falls from grace. So if something, for some of you, this will be a message that is relevant to some of you, but not all. But I think some of you, somebody falls from grace. For some of you, somebody was either blocking you or making your life difficult. You have been protected throughout this, but in all honesty, I think it's been quite an ordeal to navigate this transition. Something or someone, I do think for some of you, falls from grace, however you look at it. This piece of news means that you are free, liberated to move forwards, and it really does feel like at last. There is such a freedom here. Pile 1, this is your message. I am wishing you the most amazing October. Truly, truly, I can really feel how difficult this has been. If it's assisted by a love interest coming in, if you've been single and struggling with an ex or something, it may be relevant. But the primary message, however we look at it, whatever this is about, is that something comes to an end that was previously holding you back. And it definitely comes through some form of message, communication. You read about it, you hear about it. And it is like it means there is now a guiding star. It will actually feel like suddenly in that moment, we have this star above his head and another star here. It literally will feel like that moment where something falls into place and you think, wow, kind of like spirit source, my spirit team, my angels were working behind the scenes on my behalf, and I didn't realize, and now it's done and it's sorted and I didn't have to fix it. It got fixed for me. This is something you've been praying for and you're free to move forwards. Beautiful pile 1. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever. Super souls, do share, like, subscribe if the reading is resonating with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this amazing community we're building here. Thank you, all of you, for being here, and welcome to anyone new. Beautiful souls, I'm going to sign off, send you all the love in the world. Do check out my other readings. I'll put lots of links into the description box and into the pinned comment as well. I do readings elsewhere as well as here on YouTube, and I will be uploading a tutorial soon for my Patreon people, and I will put it onto YouTube for 48 hours as well. I do tutorials that teach you how to read the cards, so do watch out for all of these things. I'm sending you all the love in the world, beautiful souls. Have an amazing October. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Hagalas, how interesting. This is like the energy of Uranus, the great awakener. And the turtle, I feel like the turtle kind of represents something new building in your life. Now we are asking what is happening for you, pile 2, in October. This turtle looks like quite a baby one to me. So I'm interesting, you know, what's your baby? What are you building? What are you creating? Let's draw some more cards for you. Let's draw some rune cards and see what we are shown. Okay, I'm seeing this one and this one. I'm going to draw a spell card as well for you. I'm just in fact going to cut for that. Let's get a spell. You have a moon spell today. We will have a look at that in just a moment. Let's draw some more oracle cards. See what else we are shown for my beautiful pile 2s. What is happening in October? What is happening? That is your card. We have one of these. And let's draw from the Akashic Tarot. I do have other tarot cards as well. My beautiful, beautiful souls. We have, how interesting, I'm actually seeing 3 of these for you. Let's see what we have. Okay, so first off, we have the Akashic Library. We have the Ark of the Covenant. Oh, I know I've just put that in reverse, but that isn't how it necessarily came out, or it's not how I saw it. And then you have the increscent moon. It's interesting because I am seeing this card in reverse. Can you see that this person is working on something new with the crescent moon? An idea, something new is ready to be birthed. Now, the Ark of the Covenant kind of says you're fulfilling something of your destiny. Okay. We have square, semi-square quincunx, which is a card of tension. We have the box. We have the thread. You need to break out of something. You're breaking free, and that's actually what's happening here in October. You're going to break out of something. It's not so much the confines of something as such. I've got a clash here, this tension. You're fulfilling something. The Akashic Library. This card actually does say to you, you know, open a book. And there'll be something in that book that is relevant to you to hear, to read, a passage, a phrase. Now you have Gibo, the rune of partnership. How interesting that we have a crescent moon here and then a full moon. So we have the rune of partnership, and then you have Taurus, which is the rune of the spiritual warrior. How interesting, again, we have another moon here. And then you have a moon spell, another crescent moon. This is the rune of the spiritual warrior. This is about making clear decisions, very clear decisions. How interesting. I think there is going to be a decision to be made in October for you. So your moon, how fascinating. You got the moon magic money bath spell here, but how wonderful that you found it on the Moon Magic Tarot channel. So this spell is most effective if practiced during a new moon or a full moon. And look at this, you have crescent moons, which are just after the new moon, and you have a full moon here. So, gosh, and how interesting. Do you realize, beautiful souls, of course it has just like landed with me here right now, that even though this is a reading where I'm asking about October, I've already done my my full moon in Aries readings. I posted them earlier in the week. Actually, I'm doing these on the day of the full moon. Wow, this is just amazing. Gosh, I think there's a breakthrough of something. Literally, look at these, they're clashing, something's going to break open. Hagalas, something's going to break open and be seen, or you're going to burst forth, you're going to be visible. So let me read. This spell is most effective if practiced during a new moon or full moon, and then it says Thursday night. How interesting. Pour green apple or jasmine essential oil into running bath water and bathe by the light of a single green candle. Close your eyes and meditate on your true desires. What does your personal prosperity mean to you? Focus on the candle flame while whispering. Here and now, my intention is set. New luck will be mine and all needs will be met. With harm to none and plenty for all, blessed be to thee and me. Okay, what is your deepest desire? Do you know what I think is going to happen to you guys in October? I think something that you deeply, deeply desire, something you have been wishing for, desiring, wanting. For some of you, it could be partnership. I think it's going to happen. Peacock, vibrancy, you were born to shine and inspire. Be grateful for life, practice humility to avoid jealousy, and more good things will come. This is why this card is in reverse. He's working on this figure, this figurehead, and the window opens and the energy moves forwards. How interesting that my full moon readings, what had come through in my meditations, was to actually ask about a very time-sensitive window of opportunity. And that was the theme of my full moon readings. A time-sensitive window of opportunity. If you've not checked those readings out, beautiful souls, you may want to. Right, I think literally as you move into October, something is going to break open for you, literally, like you see the light. You find an out-of-the-box solution. Something just magically cuts through something and makes the something that you really, really wish and desire for come true. But do you know why this is happening, my beautiful pile twos? It is because you have fulfilled some aspect of your karmic kind of debt. This is what this card is. You're on track. The Ark of the Covenant, it literally says you fulfilled something of a karmic commitment and you're therefore free to move forwards. You've done something. The reason this little turtle is such a baby one, I think, is because you are about to emerge like a newborn into this space of incredible possibility. I think October is going to be an extraordinary month for you. Absolutely extraordinary. Like this massive energy shift where suddenly you see clearly. You see clearly and you are seen. Almost like you know exactly what to do and when to do it and how to do it. Like a month when, it's like the breaking open of, could be a limiting belief. There's something that's been keeping you in the dark. Basically, we better just draw more cards for you, I think. We'll use these, I think, for now. And I'm sort of seeing those two as well. Let's look at these first. You have the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is a card of celebration. Oh, and then you have the Two of Cups. Partnership, okay. We are seeing two peacocks here. Then you have the Nine of Cups. Wow. I mean, this is a beautiful card, speaking of love, speaking of desire, speaking of happiness. We have the Devil. Yes. Look at the crescent moon here again. Gosh, something that has been tying you in knots is over. When I say tying you in knots here, we have the Two of Wands, we have the card of Temperance, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Let's get a bit specific here. Let's get a bit specific here. I think there is So this is Moon Magic Money Bath. Here and now my intention is set. New luck will be mine and all needs will be met. With harm to none and plenty for all, blessed be to thee and me. I actually do think something is going to literally break open for you. It's possibly something you've been working on for some time with this bust here. It came out initially in reverse. Something you've been building, something you've been working on. It's like it reaches a turning point. It's no longer in its conceptual stages. Or if it's something you've been working on for a while, this is the month when it takes off. It moves forwards. You get clarity. You have clarity of direction. Now, for some of you, this is an area where somehow suddenly you're no longer afraid to be seen, or you are no longer afraid to hide yourself or hold yourself back, or you're no longer limited by something within you that says you're not entitled to abundance. I think something takes off for you here. Two aces, Ace of Discs, Ace of Wands. Decisive action with Tewaz. This is one of those months, my beautiful souls, when I think it's one of those times when the energy within you shifts. And as it shifts, it's one of those times when you see what you need to see when you need to see it. You're gifted and given what you need when you need it. Literally, we go from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands. The Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. The Temperance card. Things are in balance. I actually think you're going to have an amazing month. I really do. Something takes off, something emerges, something is seen with this full moon and this beautiful swan. It's like something that you have been working on. It changes from being in its early stages to being, what's the word? I'm thinking of the ugly duckling, you know, when it's in its early stages of formation and suddenly it takes shape. And there it is. It takes off. There it is. It's suddenly out there and you're seen. Be grateful. I think that you're going to achieve something, probably financially, to do with work. And it's very, very interesting because it is as if some energy lifts, or you've put in the groundwork sufficiently for you to start to see the return. You've been working at something, you've been guided, and you've really had to persevere, and now it takes off. I think you've actually struggled and undergone some hardship actually to get to this point, my beautiful pile two. I think October, it takes off. Yes, Princess of Purity leaps across. This is beautiful. It's like, this feels like the rune of joy carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. These are these stepping stones. It takes off. It literally takes off. Something you have been working on, you have been bringing forth. Yes, it moves into its, what I want to say, its early stage of, it's like infancy, but in its visibility, not in its creation. I hope that's making sense. A bit like this bust here. You know, if this suddenly goes out into the gallery and somebody says, this is the most amazing piece of sculpture, this is incredible, and it's never been seen before and you haven't been heard of before, you were an unknown artist. So even though the bust is at its place of completion, it's ready to birth into the world, its journey into the world is in its newness. There's something of something completing that you've worked at. So reaching the full moon state, and yet it's about to be launched, and the energy is absolutely ripe and primed for it to take off with great success. Real great success coming here. So I don't think this is something new. I think it's something you've been working at. But the birthing of it into the world is new. The birthing into the world is in its infancy, but the actual something that you're birthing into the world is not new. It's you've been working at this, and I do think you have gone through hardship to make this possible. You've literally placed restrictions around yourself to really work at this. But you made the commitment because somehow you knew, you were guided, that this was the right thing to do. And now, like the eagle here, rising, and the swan transforming into a place of fullness. This is your October reading. I want to get a sneaky peek into the future. Let's draw a couple more cards for you. Where is this going for pile 2? Okay, liberation from financial hardship. This is what I am seeing. I do think it's a working thing. I do think there is a work connection. May I have more information for pile 2, please? May I have a sneaky peek as to where this is going? Oh, okay. You have several cards, more than I thought, but let's go with it. Yes. Okay, so you have... it's an end to financial hardship. Literally, this is life-changing. Can you see the Two of Swords here? How magical. It's like you can build, it's like a crossroads. It creates a crossroads, a complete turning point where there are so many possibilities suddenly available to you that previously were unavailable. We now have another ace. I mean, how many aces can you get? Well, obviously you can get 4, but how incredible. Ace of Discs, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Princess of Swords. She's so decisive. She's so determined. You've worked at this. The Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. This literally is saying, I feel this is literally saying no to poverty, no to hardship, no to living that life where you couldn't have something. You stayed in and worked rather than going out and having a good time. You committed. You really, really stuck to your guns. And now your choices are available. Things are coming back into balance. Literally, you have choices available to you here. I always feel with this Three of Swords, it looks to me like almost like the Death card. And with the Two of Swords, isn't it interesting that this is like the Tower? I almost feel like from the imagery we have the Tower card, life-changing, directional changes, Two of Swords moving to the 3s. We've had aces moving to the 2s. We've had 2s moving to the 3s. This beautiful Princess of Swords energy. Pile 2, this is your reading. Something you have really, really persevered with, worked at. It is now time for it to literally emerge, and it's just going to fly, and it will bring you the liberation that you desire, the financial freedom to be able to make choices and bring your life back into balance. Because I think you've committed, you've stayed in, you've done the work. Be grateful for life, practice humility to avoid jealousy, because people will be jealous of you. But be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. This is going to take off in October. This is your reading. My beautiful pile 2, I am just sending you all the love in the world. This is a stunning, stunning reading. Do check out those full moon in Aries readings. If you've not, my beautiful souls, it could be so relevant to you, because it really is about a time limited window of opportunity where the universe is giving you something so that it's a turning point, it's an opening. And I just think that those readings may be relevant or have information for you. My beautiful pile 2s, I will put all the links to the different things that I do and the different platforms where you can find other readings, all in the description box below, and also in the pinned comment as well. Beautiful souls, my lovely pile 2s, have the most amazing, absolutely most amazing October. And in your rich and famousness, do come back and give us a post and a comment and let us know how you're doing. Tons and tons of love, my beautiful souls. Hey, my pile 3, welcome to your reading. What is happening for you in October? Now, I find this fascinating, just amazing that you have the unicorn, infinite possibilities, and you have the blank rune. This is the rune of infinite possibilities. It's like the space of infinite possibility that sits in the unknowable future. I just feel like something is about to massively open up for you. And clearly in the month of October, we're seeing transformation with these butterflies, the incredible energy of the unicorns. Go beyond the ordinary, become the legendary. This is phenomenal, actually. So let's draw a ton of cards and see what we are shown for you. So I'm going to draw some rune cards for you. Additional rune cards. Maybe we have information about October for my beautiful pile 3. That's your second rune card. I'm going to draw as well. Well, I'm going to cut actually a spell for all of these readings. I've used them. So let's just see what we are shown. You have a healing spell. We will read that in just a moment. Okay. And let's draw some more oracle cards as well. May we have information for my beautiful pile 3s, please? May we have information for my beautiful pile 3s. Okay, I'm seeing both of those for you. And I'm going to draw from the Akashic Tarot as well. I am seeing this card for you. Just the one, actually, from that pack. And I have another tarot pack we'll draw from in just a moment. Let's have a look and see what we have here. So you have Archangel Raphael coming forward. Talk about blessings and gifts and light and love and everything that is amazing coming to you. What else are we shown here? You have Scorpio Investigate. How interesting. And then we have 5th house Passion. Goodness me. We have, for our rune cards, you have Rado, which is the card of journey, or the rune of journey, and you have Awaz, the rune of movement. How interesting. Look at this. Look at this beautiful white horse and these unicorns, and then this stunning, stunning whale. Okay. You're being asked to explore something, or you're going to be given an opportunity to explore something. It may literally, for some of you, be travel. You're being given an opportunity to discover something. Something is going to be shown to you. And my goodness me, it's going to ignite your passion. You know when you join something and you just think, why didn't I do this years ago? Like, it really floats your boat. It really fires you up. I literally think you're going to try something out, or go on a journey and discover something, go somewhere new, and something is just going to open up this incredible depth of passion, and you're not going to want to turn back. It's going to fire you up. This is it. It'll be like, wow, this is where I want to go. So we have your healing spell, which is a no more stress spell. When you are feeling unwell, stressed and fatigued, or when you have a case of the blues, dose yourself with a teaspoon or dropper of one of the following floral essence remedies. For anxiety, garlic, rosemary, aspen, periwinkle, lemon balm, white chestnut or gentian. For depression, borage, sunflower, larch, chamomile, geranium, yerba santa, black cohosh, lavender or mustard. For exhaustion, aloe, yarrow, olive, sweet chestnut. For lethargy, aloe, thyme or peppermint. And for stress, dill, echinacea, thyme, mistletoe and lemon balm. What this is telling me is that a space of possibility is being opened for you. You're going to discover something that moves you from a space of feeling stressed, exhausted, full of anxiety, one or other of these things, or maybe a combination of more. Something is going to come along that will reveal to you a direction, an opportunity, something that will open a doorway of possibility for you. Yes, we have Gnosis and we have the heart. It reminds me of, with this little fishing boat here, it reminds me of, there is a TV program with, forgive me, I'm trying to think of the comedians, but they go fishing basically. It's like, they relax. It's like it's stress-free, and it's become like a kind of a love of their life. It's something they adore. It's a passion for them. They chill out, they unwind, and it shifts everything for them. Gnosis, this card here, does speak of something that is very life-changing, like being touched by life. I feel that you will literally find a new direction, or a new pathway, or something that you can nurture, like a nest, almost as if this is a nest. Some kind of a passion. Something is coming to you, and my goodness me, it's going to, I wanted to say liberate. It's not quite the right word, because it doesn't feel like a liberation. It feels much more like a direction to pursue, whether this is a hobby or whether it is a career pathway. But there is something coming in October that is magical for you, and it moves you away from a place where you have not been feeling okay. Literally, you know, when you talk to somebody and you say, what are your passions? What gets you up in the morning? That's that saying, what gets you up in the morning? This is something that's going to get you up in the morning. This is something that's going to make you want to sing, make you want to get up and just feel buoyant. Let's get more cards for my beautiful pile threes. What is this about? Maybe we have more information for the month of October, please. Oh, okay, let's see what we have here. Extra cards. These two just came out. I'm going to put them to one side for a mo. We have, yes, look at the Knight of Wands. Look at this passion, this fire. This is seriously something that is going to literally get you up in the morning. It's going to fire you up, float your boat, make you feel safe, secure, good, just good. There's a sense of it isn't just passion. There is a real sense of calmness with it. It's like this going fishing kind of energy here as well. It's a passion. It's something you are going to love, but simultaneously, like it could be wild swimming, or you go on holiday and you discover the place of your dreams. But it feels more than just a location or a place. This is a space of possibility. It's something you can build upon and grow. It really is a passion. It could be a hobby. It could be a calling. You are going to want to nurture this. You feel passionate and yet simultaneously absolutely grounded and sort of complete within it as well. With this, we have the Six of Discs and the Six of Cups. Do you know what is so beautiful? That it leaves behind, it's a natural letting go of, it creates a natural letting go of some element of stress in your life, something that has not felt okay for you. You've either been feeling like maybe you're a little bit off track, or you've lost your direction, or you haven't known what your direction would be. It creates direction, it creates clarity of mind with the King of Swords. And the Three of Wands, you're going to see results really very quickly, especially with Awaz. Awaz is a rune that means the energy is gathering momentum. It's something that creates the bettering of anything. Literally, it is. It's firing you up. Let's see what else we have. The Princess of Discs and the Emperor. How interesting. Do you know, I really do actually feel this could be something like a hobby that becomes a career. Something that, look at the Emperor off on a quest. Yeah. What is interesting is, I think it is something that you don't actually know about yet. Okay, I think you're going to discover it in October. You're going to investigate it. If you are signed up for something in October and you haven't yet tried it out, you'll be trying it out, and I think it will be the thing that really fires you up. We are seeing you go on a quest here, a mission to find out something. It literally provides a pathway of healing for you. Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of healing. Whatever this is for you, it's stunning. It has a stunning energy and it is absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at this. The slave dances into freedom. I mean, this is like your ticket to freedom, your golden ticket. My beautiful pile 3, I'm going to draw a couple more cards just to see if we get a clue, but this is a general reading, so it's going to be relevant to you personally. But there will be an opportunity in the month of October for you to try something out. Abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Infinite possibilities, the blank rune. There will be an opportunity during October for you to try something out that you haven't done before, and it will create a pathway of incredible success, renewed energy. It will literally take you out of a space. If you have been depressed or anxious, it's going to move you into this space of possibility. It will literally give you that direction. It could, for some of you, be something that starts as a hobby and then turns into a calling, a career pathway. But it's your ticket. I want to say it's your ticket out of here, wherever here is. And here may just be your own state of mind, but it's your ticket out and beyond, to peace, to harmony, to living in the light, to a stress-free world. Let's have some more information. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We have the Death card and the Empress. How beautiful is that? The Death card is this transformation. It's a rebirth. Literally, it's a rebirth. And then the Empress is ultimately a card of abundance. She is a space of possibility. Sometimes we think of this blank rune as like a pregnancy. There is something waiting to be born. Here you have the Death card, the rebirth. Whatever this is, it literally is your ticket to a new life. It's your ticket to a calling, a passion, a hobby, a pathway, a career that will make you so safe, happy, secure. Yes, it requires you to go and investigate. But my goodness me, it will be like going to a class and then just going and you just think, I want more of this. I feel so good. I want more of this. I don't just want to go and learn this class. I want to become a teacher. I want to become an expert. This is my calling. This is what I want to do. It's got that level of energy and you are going to love it, feel good about it, and it literally will create an entire new and amazing direction for you. That is ultimately going to bring you in abundance and freedom and security. The biggest freedom is from a space of feeling as though you're not actually okay and moving to a place where actually you are. My beautiful pile 3, this is a stunning, stunning reading. Whatever it is you're going to try out. Some of you may know what you're booked on, that you're booked to do something. If you're not, there will be an opportunity to try something new. Investigate it, test the waters, go discover. I think you're going to love it. I really, really do. And it's really going to release you from some element of stress, anxiety, depression. Something that has not been okay for you will be lifted by the very essence of this possibility. Pile 3, I love your reading. I love your energy. I am so mega excited for you. Truly, truly I am. Beautiful souls, I am sending you the biggest hug. Keep us posted. Do come back to the reading and leave a comment as October emerges. Do check out my moon readings as well, because I did the full moon in Aries readings, and I do think it's fascinating that actually I'm doing these today on the day of the full moon, but I did my full moon readings earlier in the week. And when I was in my preparations, what came through so strongly was that there was a time-sensitive window of opportunity available, connected to the energy of this full moon. So it could even be like right now, something is going to arrive, like somebody gives you a ticket to something, an event. Oh, I can't go. Do you fancy my ticket? Would you like to come to this? Oh, and you go and something opens up for you in the most miraculous way. Pile 3, loving your energy, loving your reading. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. All of these things really do help to keep the channel going and for me to continue to put free stuff into the world. I do post several readings a week and lots of shorts, and my other readings are on other platforms. I will just put the links to anything and everything I do in the description box and also in the comments. There's a pinned comment for you guys as well. If you're on phones, it's easier, I think, to find. Tons of love, beautiful souls, and have the most amazing October.